did not have tears was, your rapper's favorite rapper, Boosie.
Oh, damn. That's
So
my dog.
he came out and he said, I'm having a pool party. And somebody DM him saying, hey, I want to come to your pool party. I love you. Are transgenders allowed?
Yeah.
And he responded back and said, nah. And then he made a couple videos after saying, yo, man, nah, I don't want no transgenders coming to my pool party. Man, it's the same way when you go to the establishment, you got to have a suit and tie and this and that. They're not going for certain stuff. Hey, same thing here. I got rappers, I got ball players. I'm trying to protect people. No, I can't no transgenders come. We got to fight for our straight rights, man. Tears or no tears, y'all.
Yeah, I got tears because people was giving him a hard time for saying that. It's like, how y'all give this man a hard time to who he want at his party? Though he make the rules at his party at his house, he can invite whoever he want to invite. And I'm pretty sure if a transgender showed up to the party, they're not gonna turn them away unless they're in there tripping. If they pay their money to get in there, then I'm pretty sure they're gonna be allowed in there. But now you can't be in there causing a ruckus or causing a problem. Then maybe you gonna get put out. But I'm pretty sure if a transgender showed up and they paid their money, nobody was gonna say you can't come in here. And if he did do that, there's nothing wrong with that either.
Only way I see you getting kicked out is if you got in there and you showed your ass. I remember, who was it? I ain't gonna put my boy out, but I have a homeboy when we was in school. Homeboy will tell you real quick, I don't have no problem with nobody and what you do. Do what you do. It's the getting all loud, getting all in my space, bumping into me. Like, as a man, if you are in a space with a whole bunch of hood niggas and you are a man, you should know, carry yourself accordingly, way the fuck over there. It's probably gonna be a lot of bitches in there. You really like hanging out with the bitches, go over there and hang out with the bitches. But I don't think nobody gonna stop you from walking in after you done paid your money. Like, I just doubt that be the case.
I don't think nobody's gonna stop you if you paid your money.
He just wanted the attention by messaging.
And you don't say nothing. But if you say you're a transgender, hey, Boosie pretty much stand on business.
Right.
I'm just saying, in my opinion, I don't think it matters if you paid your money. If you walk in there and you say, yeah, I'm transgender, hey, I'm about to come in here, I ain't paid, then they're gonna be like, oh, now Boosie said y'all niggas can't come in here, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on.
Yeah. And I believe that.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that either.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what I think is going on. I don't think people just gonna sneak in.
Let's take his feelings out the way. What would make somebody in their right mind? That's like if I had AIDS and Boosie say, I don't want nobody around me with that shit. What would make me want to come into a middle of a party and say, I got AIDS, everybody? That don't make. Only reason why I would do that is if I want the attention on me. So the only reason why somebody in any form of homosexuality,
I think for the transgender, it's just about safety, man. It's about making sure you're in a safe space. Like the AIDS, I understand that. People don't even know that, but we talk all the time that them transgenders need to declare themselves, because you don't want to be in a place and you start getting comfortable with someone, then you tell them you're a transgender, and then they start showing out, and then Boosie shows out, and then now there's a whole bunch of niggas trying to do you some harm.
Mm-mm. Now I got to give you a woman's perspective. If a man is posing as a woman, if you know that you are a man and this man don't know you a man,
that's why you need to say you're that's why when you come in the party,
no,
you need to say I'm transgender.
I'm just not interested. Thank you. Because if you trying to act like us.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Am I tripping? If the transgender male is trying to come off as a woman, they want to be like women. A woman is not going to say something nasty about herself to get that man to understand I'm not interested. No. You want to be classy, that's what I'm saying.
But they don't view themselves being transgender as nasty.
No, not all. But a person that would wait to know that he feels that way, to say, I want to come Boots, but I'm a transgender, I don't feel like that's you just putting it out there because you want people to know you who you are. I think that was them trying to get a rise out of him. They know that nigga gonna go from 0 to 100.
They could have potentially trying to get a rise out of him, but they could have also potentially know Boosie history with that community and probably wanted to know, like, hey man, I'm a transgender. Is it cool that I come? I'm just trying to come and have fun. Because at the end of the day, even though these rappers like the Baby, who they try to cancel Boosie, that they sometimes say homophobic stuff and have homophobic stances, at the end of the day, a lot of gay people in the gay community fuck with their music. So I see. I think there's plenty of transgenders that love Boosie music and would love to party with Boosie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I wouldn't tell that nigga.
But I have no issue with Boosie's stance. I don't have no tears. Like, you know, if he say he don't want the people there, cool, man. Hey, just don't come. Just know you're not welcome. Just know you're not welcome. If anything, sneak in the party, get Boosie drunk, fuck him.
Hell no.
Instead of being the topless party, it should have been a bottomless party. Then all the
Then you would
conversation
know.
is done.
Right.
But what if they had the surgery?
And the conversation is done.
Oh, okay then. So they are women once they chop their dick off.
No, we didn't say that.
Hey,
You said the conversation done.
The conversation is done. You can come in. Hey.
If you got to depend on only that to be able to tell something wrong.
Hey man, it's 2026.
You might have already liked it and didn't even know it.
This ain't 2002 no more. These surgeries, they make it indistinguishable. Some of these niggas is better bitches than the bitches.
All y'all used to have to worry about is if a bitch was funky, if she got a crazy baby daddy, or if she was really the only thing y'all really had to worry about is a bitch that was gonna lie about her age. Now y'all got to worry about if they even bitches.
Yeah, we do. Hey man, talking about bitches. So there was this one nutty bitch that was feeding the squirrels in her neighborhood on the side of the street, with of the house. And the neighbor was like, "Stop feeding the squirrels," and he was trying to sweep it up. Now, for context, this is a black woman and this is a white man. And as he's trying to sweep up the nuts, the bread, my bad, she picks up a 2x4, starts tapping him, and he says, "Stop feeding the fucking squirrels." And she keeps tapping him, starts hitting him. Then the wife says, "You need to stop it. We're going to call the cops." She gets the 2x4 and basically makes an attempt to hit the wife. And that's the first time in the video the white man gets mad and said, "Don't you touch my wife. Don't you do that." And then basically they finish sweeping it up and somebody drive by and say, "What's going on here? Y'all need to chill out. Man, this bitch feeding the squirrels." Man, I got tears of laughter. I thought this shit was just funny because why is you feeding the squirrels, first of all? I'll say this real quickly. I see both sides of it. Like, she can feed the squirrels. I don't see a big issue with that. But I also do understand where she was feeding them at was in kind of a neutral part. It wasn't completely in her yard. And one thing, bro, you don't want to really invite animals to a location because shit can get real crazy and you don't know what animals have. And that couple could have had little kids that come outside and now a squirrel bites them and we just don't know what can go from there. So I see both sides, but at the end of the day, if you wanna play with animals, go to the zoo.
Yeah, I got tears, man, because man, it was her world, man, and I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut
or bread in this situation.
Yeah, so yeah, man, don't feed the animals, man, especially not in front of my house.
Right.
Go do that in your backyard. You want to feed them.
Walmart or Target or wherever the hell y'all at.
I hate when they do that. I hate when they feed the pigeons and feed the birds, throw all that bread out there and all the birds. I like to ride slowly through them and scare the birds and get them out the way. You can't do that in Florida. You know, you hit one of those geese or you go to jail.
Yeah.
You go to jail.
Oh, and they act like they know it because I don't know if y'all ever seen them cross. Them motherfuckers don't wait. They don't try to rush across the street. They drag ass across the street.
I got last time I was in Florida, one of them geese attacked me. I thought it was gonna move. I was like, "Oh, it ain't move." I said, "I'm just looking at it." And then whack. That just jumped on me.
This nigga was accosted by a geese.
Yes.
That's why that bitch didn't have no business out there with them squirrels. Because like I know, squirrels are not scared of us. They will attack you. And bitch out here feeding them. White woman would have went out there to go check her mail. Them squirrels would have been all on top of her ass. Yeah, man, woman going somewhere, man. Dang.
Shout out to MGH, man. You don't fuck with squirrels. So moving on to another situation, something that happened outside. Looked like it was kind of like a parking lot situation. I couldn't tell what was going on in the video at first until at the end of the video, I saw something on the ground and I was like, "Oh, that's disgusting." There was a woman, probably a basehead to be honest, or a crackhead.
Seems like the basehead.
Sounds
like a drunk woman.
Taking a shit outside the car by the door,
Oh,
and somebody said she's taking a shit. And tears of disgust. Like, so there was no bathroom. Like, I couldn't make it to no bathroom, no gas
Where the hell was
station,
that?
no
I
Walmart.
don't know if it was in it was either in a neighborhood or it was in a apartment complex.
Yeah, like y'all couldn't make it nowhere in time to get to a toilet and shit. You couldn't even do Ezekiel from Friday, and I mean, my bad, Smokey from Friday, and go to someone's grass and get some newspaper. You just had to do it on the concrete. Yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah,
Don't do drugs.
I ain't got no tears.
She got
They-
me more than drunk. I
yeah.
agree with Levert now. That had to be a crackhead.
Yeah, but and it's like, and they went and picked it up. But I don't think the person that did it picked it up. I think her friend picked it
Yeah, the
up.
friend picked it
Oh,
up.
that bitch she was drunk as shit.
Because the friend was handing her toilet paper or something
That
too.
bitch was drunk as shit.
The friend was in the the driver's seat,
Oh my
and her
God.
toilet paper. Them
Cause you,
niggas-
I was
Don't
being,
do drugs.
Oh, and my homegirl sitting next to me talking, pull over, I got a shit. Girl, what? You better hold it. I'ma shit in your car. No, bitch, hold on.
Man, you got to be on the highway and there's no exit nearby for that to be acceptable. But you cannot be in civilization. You cannot be in
You know
civilization.
how embarrassed that bitch was the next day? Her friend had to tell her she took a shit in the concrete. And furthermore, bitch, I went and cleaned it up. So we got beef. I don't know what you talking about, but we got to have some
That lady said,
conversation.
"It's kids be playing out here. Pick that up. Pick that up." And then the lady kept saying, "Pick that up." And I'm like, "What do you mean? How she gonna pick up some pee? How she gonna pick up pee?" And then it's
And
like,
then you see it. And you like, oh, and then when you
it was
see it,
actual it.
when you see it, you wish you didn't see it.
Oh, yeah, that bitch slizzard.
I was mad. I didn't think the video was going to show it. I was like, okay, it's just
she-
interpreted that she took a shit. But then it shows the shit, and it's like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, thank God I wasn't eating no food.
Your ass was embarrassing next day, girl.
So a woman